Hello everyone, I'm Don Horatio from SCVRush.com, and here with me is the IPL in-house caster, Kevin Knocke. How's the event going so far for you, Kevin?
It's been going really well. It's certainly been easier than events past, but everything's been running really smoothly, and we're super happy with how everything's turned out.
Awesome. You have a lot of co-casters at this event. There's just a huge number of casters. Who have you worked with so far, and who's been your favorites that you think you've worked with here?
Well, there's been a couple surprising ones. I've never casted with Sheth or Grubby before coming into this event. They have been awesome to cast with. They really have been. I always enjoy casting with Apollo, too. He's just so knowledgeable about everything, players, the entire game. And definitely, I have to say, casting with Kibbles, a recent addition to the IPL, yes. But he's just really fit in. Like, from day one, he just got right into the system, and he's been great to work with.
Yes, I mean, you were the only in-house caster for a while there at IPL when Doa left. So how does having Kibbles help you out?
Well, I wear many hats at IPL. I'm our marketing manager, talent manager. I run some broadcast operations, and I'm a caster, too. And so there's some days when you look up and it's all of a sudden 4 o'clock, and you're like, oh, hey, I have to be in that room talking about StarCraft, but I can't necessarily stop everything I'm doing. So just having someone else there that can support StarCraft operations, that can help, whether it's anything from adminning tournaments to creating new packages or stats for our programs, that was all stuff that I didn't really have time to do, unfortunately, but now we can start to integrate those back into the show.
Awesome. And you're also looking for more casters. The caster search is down to 4, and they're all here at the event. How do you think those guys have done at the event so far? And are they just going to be filling in for you, or Kibbles are just going to alternate in like a group of 3? How are you going to do that when they actually get integrated?
So we've actually already picked our caster, but it's not public yet. You guys will find out tomorrow. So he'll be casting one of the semifinals alongside Kibbles for a little while. But they were all actually fantastic. We were super overwhelmed with the response. We had over, I think it was 65, 70 applicants, something along those lines. So it was really tough to initially make the jump down to 16 because we had so many strong people apply. But I really like finding new up-and-coming talent. I have nothing against the established casters that are out there in any way, shape, or form, but it's very cool to see people that have been working in the scene for a while. Maybe they haven't had that big breakthrough, but they're really passionate and they really want to get involved in a big way. So the 4 casters that we have left were fantastic. It was a really difficult decision to pick one of them. As far as how they'll integrate at IPL, there'll probably be a couple of different things that they'll do. Yes, we'll start to rotate amongst us 3 as far as in-house casting. There's a good potential. I've done multiple games over the past that I'll start doing StarCraft 2 and then also fill in on Shoot Mania like I did in the past, League of Legends as necessary. So I'll kind of be more filling in on every game whenever it happens. But rest assured, I'll still be on StarCraft at least 2 or 3 days a week.
So while we're on the topic of like aspiring casters and stuff like that, what advice would you give to casters who are looking to make that breakthrough, looking to try and get into the scene more?
Hard work and consistency, and that's what worked out for me. I was casting 40 hours a week or something like that, just on an XSplit streams through Twitch TV when I initially got my start. And the biggest part of it was not just that I was casting for 40 hours a week, but it wasn't like, okay, I'll cast 12 hours this one day, then I'll skip 2 days, and I'll come back for 3 hours, then I'll have another 8 hours. I had a set, rigid schedule. People knew every day of the week that there was some sort of content that they could expect from me, and it always ended up being presented on a regular basis and with regularity. So when you get into it, if you really want to do it, I'm not saying you should cast aside everything else you're doing, give up your responsibilities in real life, because that's a very difficult decision to try and make, but certainly make sure that you're on a rigid schedule. Your fans that come back on a regular basis, you're rewarding them with your consistency and scheduling, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, research the players, work really hard, and develop your knowledge base.
Okay, I think that's all the questions I have for you. Do you have any words to your fans and fans of the IPL? The floor is yours to say whatever you want.
Oh, sure. I just want to thank everyone who's been tuning into IPL5 the whole weekend. It was obviously a big deal for us to try and get this done. It's been going really smoothly so far, but we always take any feedback or things like that. Feel free to tweet at us at IGN Pro League if you have any comments or criticism. But keep tuning into IPL events. Big shout out to my wife, love you a lot, who's been supporting me through this whole crazy esports experience. And I guess that's about it. Thanks so much, guys.
All right, awesome. Thank you. I'm Don Horatio from SCVRush.com. Keep tuning in for more content as the weekend progresses, and I'll see you guys later.